Hi, sweet friends. Happy Tuesday. Welcome to Tea Time Tuesday. And this is my favorite kind of pause. So, if you want to, you can drop a comment in the community about what you think about this tea blend, whether you liked it or not, right? So, it is, I will say, it is more of a morning tea. Okay. It's bright, uplifting, and it's caffeine free. A great caffeine-free way to start your day, okay? All right. So, you belong here. Oh, let me turn this down really quickly so we're not interrupted again. All right. Oops, see, there it goes again. All right. So, there we go. All right. So, brew your tea, make your morning tea, grab your journal, settle in. That's what this is all about. You you don't have to have the journal prompt, the journal reflection page. You don't. You can just use your notebook. Okay. What or your journal, whatever you want. So today we've got a little tea, a little herbal education, and gentle journaling all in one cozy, unhurried ritual. Okay. All right. So, three ways to join. You can brew the tea. You can brew a different tea. You can have just warm water and some lemon, or you don't have to have some tea. Okay. There's no perfect way to participate, and you belong here exactly as you are. Okay. So, a gentle safety note before we blend. Everything today is educational, not medical advice. Herbs can interact with medication and health conditions. So take extra caution if you're pregnant or nursing, or if you're on prescriptions. And when in doubt, always check with a qualified healthcare provider. A few specifics to this blend: tulsi and ginger are lively herbs. Check with your provider if you're on blood sugar or blood thinning medications or preparing for surgery. And calendula is in the daisy family, so go gently if you have ragweed allergies. Right. So, our blend, meet the blend. It is 2 parts tulsi. Let me scoot this out of the way so I can see. 2 parts tulsi or holy basil, 2 parts lemongrass, 1 part ginger, 1 part rosehips, and 1 part calendula. So the tulsi is our clarifying, uplifting heart of the blend. The lemongrass, it's bright and lemony, it's the sparkle. The ginger, it's a warm little spark to get you going. Rose hips is that tart, sunny, and rosy. Um, Flavor and color. And then the golden petals of calendula for a little sunshine. Okay. And again, remember, a part is whatever you want it to be, but keep the ratios the same. So if you start if you start with a tablespoon, then have your tablespoon be your part. If you start with a teaspoon, have your teaspoon be the part. If you just have a scoop and you don't know what it is, have that scoop be your part. Okay. Then put it in a whole jar like this one, put it in a jar, and then get your tea from the main jar. Okay. That's the best way to do this. 1 or 2 teaspoons, sorry, per cup. Just boil the water, cover it, steep for 5 to 7 minutes. You can steep longer if you like. Um, and if you really love ginger, you can add a fresh slice to it. If you want it softer, maybe ease back on the ginger and maybe let that lemongrass come through. Okay. And that's what I love about blending tea is you can blend it to your liking. Okay. So a little bit about why these herbs work together. Okay, so while it steeps, Think of the blend as a gentle conversation between herbs. Tulsi brings the clarity, lemongrass brings the sparkle, ginger brings that warm spark, rosehips is the sunny tartness, and calendula is the golden softness. Together, they make a caffeine free cup of clarity, gentle morning energy, and a warm, hopeful start. Okay. So, herbal spotlight, we're going to talk first about tulsi and lemongrass. Okay. These two are brighteners. Tulsi or holy basil is a cherished morning herb traditionally loved for steadiness and easing everyday stress. Yes, it does. It's a little savory, sweet, and clarifying. Lemongrass is a pure lemony sparkle, traditionally enjoyed for digestion and a little lift. Our next is ginger, rosehips, and calendula. So the sunshine 3. Ginger is warming and invigorating, the classic get going herb. Go gently if you're on blood thinners or if you're prone to reflux. Rosehips, the tart, fruity, traditionally enjoyed for vitamin C rich lift and that rosy color. And calendula, those golden petals, gentle, sunny, and honestly, just beautiful in the cup. All of these herbs can bring energy and beauty to your morning. Okay. So, prompt number 1. Here we go. We've made the tea. We're waiting for it to steep now, right? Now you are at your reflection page. Sorry about that. I had to cough, so I'm muted it. All righty. So next is make the ritual your own. So at that last one, it's not really a prompt. I mean, it kind of is, I guess. Um, it's next time I make this blend, I will. So the recipe is a starting point. It's not a rule. Okay. Maybe you want to add more ginger. Maybe you want to leave the ginger completely out. Maybe you want to substitute lemongrass for lemon balm. Maybe you want to add some honey or a squeeze of lemon. Or maybe you want it iced and not hot. And all of that is completely fine. So complete that sentence. Next time I make this blend, I will. And that's how this blend becomes yours. Okay. I will say that's perfect timing. So again, carry the light with you. Carry this with you. Pause before the day pulls you in. Okay. Set one small intention and return to it whenever the morning or the day gets away from you. You know the way back. The whole bundle is attached in the post or in the classroom. Print it, tuck it in your tea journal, and make this cup any morning you want to begin with intention. I thank you so, so much for just being a part of my community. And it's not really my community, it's our community. Just being a part of this. I thank you so much for getting to this point in the video. Okay. I thank you so much for taking a pause for yourself. So remember, small steps lead to big transformations. Stay positive and kind.